Hey, what's going on, people? This your boy, Southside Man, the truck boss. As y'all can see, I'm back at the crib. Plans didn't go as I wish they would, but we gotta stay moving, stay positive, and try to figure out the next move when things like this happen. So, as y'all know, that y'all the ones that regularly lock in with me. Shout out to Roberto. I talked to him yesterday. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the people that's been interacting and commenting and subscribing. But as y'all know, I went out. It's been about 2 weeks ago. I went out on a Thursday and I started off good. I had took a load from Goodyear up to Ohio, then back down to Salisbury, the Chewy load. Then I grabbed the load from Dillard, hit it all the way out to Little Rock, North Little Rock. Then I got another load. I did hit it from Little Rock, which was about 4 or 5 hours. The reason why I did that is because I was saving my fuel. I still had $200 from the load that I brought to Little Rock, so I just dead headed, down there to Tyler, Texas. Picked up a load, shot that over to Metlithania, I believe that's what it's called, over there by Richmond, Virginia, Chester, Virginia area. So I shot that load there. That paid great. It paid, $3,000. So I had got 2 loads for that previous week. Then the Little Rock and the load back to Virginia was, starting a brand new week. So I did 2 loads. I woke up that morning, that Thursday morning. I think it was the 15th or the 16th. I'm going to say the 15th. I woke up on that Thursday morning. Matter of fact, no, I forgot what day it was. It might have been the 6th or something. I don't remember. But anyway, I woke up on that Thursday morning. I drove from Knoxville all the way to my drop. And I actually had a day to get it there. I was supposed to get it there on Friday, but I said if they let me drop it on Thursday, I'm dropping it, and I'm going to head to Ohio. So, while I was driving now, I did see it said my gears wasn't changing. So I slowed down. I was in the mountains, so I couldn't really stop. And then it's freezing rain, so I slowed down to enough, and then I was going uphill. My gears was changing, so I just thought maybe it was an error. So I had no problem. The truck didn't stop anything. I made it all the way, and then I got to the turn, which was a traffic light, right where I needed to be at for the receiver. And I said, oh, snap. And then I looked at it. It changed gears, one all the way up to 4 or 5, whatever. So I ain't think nothing, I think nothing of it. No lights was on or anything. So when I came up there, I seen a guy parked, and their receiving was all the way around the building, but they had all this stuff, when you're going in. So I wanted to make sure that was the correct way to go in. So I stopped, and without thinking, I turned my truck off, didn't think nothing of it. It took me 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. Jumped back in my truck, well, first off, I noticed that the steering wheel was locked up. So I said, Then I turned the steering wheel, then it gave me a CPC message. And so it was saying put the gear in neutral. So, of course, I couldn't put it in neutral because why? We drive an automatic truck. Well, I put it in manual and tried to do it, but it didn't do anything. So I had to call the record. So thankfully the record didn't cost that much. It was like $500 because where I was going was in Chester, Virginia. I think it was like $500 to $800. So that wasn't really anything. So they took it to Chester. I stayed in the hotel for 2 days. So I didn't really like that because when I got to Chester, it was still 10:30. So I'm thinking, well, they told me I was priority. I was the first one there. And so they told me they would get it in and check it, but it got all the way to 4 o'clock. I said, let me go check. She said that she haven't heard anything back from till, well, at least that's what she told me. And so she said she couldn't do the paperwork because there was a lot of people coming in. So I had to go get a hotel room. And so had to stay in the hotel room thinking that I was going to know something Friday. So, I waited all day Friday. Long story short, I just went on here to left instead of spending money. I spent like almost $200 in hotel, and of course didn't have anything to eat, so I had to get DoorDash and all that stuff. So I had to rent a car, which cost me $140 maybe to go back to Fayetteville. So it took me 4 hours to get back home. Didn't have to put any fuel because I got this service to where you add $25 on extra, it'll cover the fuel. You don't have to fill it back up. So I used half of the fuel. It was half a tank when they really got over it because it was half a tank when I dropped it back off at the airport. Had to get an Uber to the airport, and when I got home, my oldest ain't got her license yet, so I had to, take the rental back to the airport, then Uber back. I think it was like $15 or something like that. All that stuff adds up when you're not making any money. That's why I'm talking about it. So I got back here, chilled out for a little bit. As you can see, I'm in my home studio. Couldn't really create anything. I mean, I made a couple of things, but me thinking about my truck, I'm not really. I don't think so. Maybe it's some of the best music I made, but I don't feel like making music when I got stuff over my head. And thinking about the truck, this is solely how I make my money. I do make money, selling beats and stuff, but it's not, significant enough to where I can pay all my bills. So for right now, it's just a hobby. I made a little money. I was actually working on a couple of tracks for this artist out in California. So as y'all know, I'm here in North Carolina, so that was pretty big. I take it as a big step for somebody in California to buy 8 beats from me, and they don't know me, they never seen me before. So that's a big deal for me. So, but like I said, it's not enough to, pay my bills, so I got to keep on trucking. But yeah, this is my home studio, and like I was saying, since I'm, on my hands, sitting on my hands trying to figure out what's going to happen with the truck, I'm not really that creative. But anyway, so, I've been home all week, called them on Monday to find out what's going to happen. They said they have to pull it back there into the shop and see what's going on. So I gave them the Thursday. Then I called Tail, and Tail said they was going to get it into the shop that afternoon. And I asked them realistically, what's the time frame? He said, well, if they get it in and it's nothing, it could be Friday that I can get it back, or it'll be ready. So I said, cool. So I ain't bothered him that morning, which I thought I should have called him. But I took a nap because all y'all know that I drive at night. So when I took a nap, I wouldn't even sleep for that long. The tail maintenance people called me. They called me at like 12:08. I woke up at 1:07. So they had just left. I'm like, man, come on, man. I mean, we not little kids. How is y'all getting a dismissal? What is it called? Dismissal, or early dismissal. We got work to do. So now I gotta wait. I did call the after hours, but she helped me. She did call, but she never called me back. So I realized it's Christmas Eve, so I just said, well, I'll just wait till they come back in on Monday. So now I'm waiting to come back in on Monday. So hopefully they went on ahead and fixed whatever that was fixed. So either Monday, Tuesday, probably Wednesday more than likely. Hopefully I don't go past Wednesday. Hopefully I can get up there Wednesday, get my truck, and we get back to working. So that's what I'm hoping right now. But again, I won't know anything until Monday because it's the holidays. So I was figuring that anyway. But I know next week I got a boogie. I can't be sitting there waiting, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully by Wednesday, I know something. I mean, even Thursday, as long as I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be good. And the thing is, if the truck wouldn't have broke down, if everything was good, it's a wiring issue, by the way. They said it's a wiring issue. Hopefully that's what it is. Hopefully they don't have to order any parts, because if they order any parts, it might be a wrap for you, boy. So we'll see. And so hopefully that's all that's wrong with it, and I can get back rolling. And like I was saying, those 2 loads that I did, I actually, before all my stuff came out, well, I'm behind in the rear, so it really don't matter. So I with those 2 loads, I made $4,800. So if I would have did my next 2 loads, which paid $1,300, after the 65%, I think that's 8 something. And then I had that other load going to Alabama that paid $2,300 to $2,400. So I think that was like $1,900. So with them two loads, I would have been what I say that's five. That's about $6,000 to $7,000 right there. I would have been out the hole if my truck didn't break down. Now it has been I haven't really seen a lot of great lows on the board. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. See, like I told you, I'm gonna tell the truth. Now, since I've been home, I ain't been looking because, but when I was out there, I told Roberto, make sure you pick your loads for the next week, and then if you see something else you like, just change it. Don't wait till the week of or the next day or the day before, because you ain't gonna get nothing. And doing it like the way I'm doing it, it's a possibility you still might not get nothing. So I haven't seen a lot of big fish up there, because I was trying to change the Ohio load, because with all the weather going on, even though it wasn't snowing last week, it was still cold and they were still talking about snow in some areas. I didn't really want to go up there, but I was just gonna go there because we got to. So to my advice to the other lease purchase drivers at USA Truck, you want to stay on that load board. You got to be crazy with it. You want to go ahead and book your loads if you can. Just book something. Book something. Don't sit there and wait. If it's decent, if it's over $1.50, go ahead and get it, because you don't want to be sitting on your hands and looking crazy. So if it's over $1.50, if it can get you to where it's a good load coming out of somewhere else, you get that thing. And then if you can find something better, always change it. You got to stay on that load board. But it hadn't been a whole lot of action on there. I'm gonna keep it a buck. See, now when I was doing my big time runs, some of the first videos I posted, I wasn't doing that. They had it to where they would post certain loads at certain times on certain days. So all this is new to me. Well, I used to drive for Snyder. I did a lease purchase at Snyder. That's how Snyder was. You had all the loads come out on Wednesday, and you had to be picking. You had to be picking from Wednesday all the way up to Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So you had to do that, at Snyder. So this is my first time doing it here, in the last 2 months. I just started back doing this because I seen how they was posting the loads. They posting them later now, because you had drivers complaining that they still driving. But I mean, either way you do it, you're gonna be screwing somebody. USA Truck. If you listen to USA Truck, either way you do it, you got people that I know half of us drive at night, and then I asked somebody, and they said half of us. It seemed like half drive at night and half drive in the daytime. But all the loads shouldn't be thrown up in the afternoon, because now it's too skewed for the people that gets up late. You know what I'm saying? So you need to find a better way at divvying these loads up, when you post them. I'm pretty sure they post some at 3 a.m, probably the ones that people want. And then I heard that they was talking about it in the group that they got loads that people pick before they even hit the load board. What's going on? Which I figured that's what they was doing. So you got to give everybody the same opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no underhand stuff, because I was told they can't do that. But I knew they was doing it. Like I told Roberto, we was talking about it a couple of weeks ago. I said I can't prove it, but I know they doing it, because I think they got to be. So USA Truck, if you looking at this, hey, you got to cut the pie evenly. It's already crazy out here. Everybody should have the same playing field. Yeah, I understand you got people that been here a long time, but like a person like myself, I gets up at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock the night. I want to stop, give me something to eat, look at the load board, and go to sleep. I can't stay on the load board all the way to 8 o'clock. And I noticed y'all done that, with some of the loads. Y'all try to put up, like the Jamesburg load, Claremont to Jamesburg. They usually be, at first, when I first started seeing them, it'll be 10:30 on Thursday morning. Then they changed it to 1 o'clock. And then I even seen one time, because they know I'm looking at it, because I'm the one that's picking them. So one time they tried to hold it off, and it was up there at 8 o'clock. So I know they changes it up. But it's all good. But we need to find a way to make it fair for everybody. Just don't let some drivers succeed and the other ones, especially if they coming over here and they knew they don't know anything. And in this time that we in, it's tougher. When I came over here, I was doing about 18 to 24 because I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what loads came up on the load board. And it took me a year to actually see them good loads. I started looking at the load board more. So, we got to find a way to even this thing out. But, that's my situation. I'm at the house right now. I hope y'all had a good week. I hope y'all staying safe, staying warm. I keep y'all posted. I really don't record a whole lot when I'm at the house because, ain't nothing to talk about. Unless if y'all want to see me do my music, you can go to my other channel, Von Freeze, the Hardware King, and that's where I'll be posting at when I'm, excuse me, when I'm not, on the road. So I hope y'all having a good week. Enjoy your holidays, enjoy your family. And my people that's out on the road, stay safe. Try to be safe as you can. Watch your surroundings. It's still crazy people out here driving and, or just at different places. So y'all stay safe. I keep y'all in my prayers. Merry Christmas. If you celebrate the holidays, Merry Christmas. And, I'll keep y'all updated on my situation. Hopefully I get my truck back tomorrow. Really, I need my truck back because with me being home now, I'm back in the same situation I was at. This has been going on for me for the last 3 months. I have stuff going on at the house, and now the truck, stuff going with the truck. So now, if I get started back out this week, I'll be right back where I started when I made my last video. So hopefully I can keep going. If everything works out, I know it's going to pay off this year. The end of this year is going to change. So I'm trying to hold on as much as I can. And hopefully, in the next couple of months, my luck changes. Right now, my luck is not good as far as being out on the road. So hopefully I can get back rolling. We get to the bag and I'll give y'all more updates. But I appreciate y'all locking in with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And go check out my other channel, Von Freeze, the Hardware King. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all lock in with me. Any artists out there, hit me up and we'll chop it up. But until then, I'll see y'all on the next episode. Y'all be safe out there. Hey, let's run this bag up. Merry Christmas. Peace.